Listen, I like to take the UFC to places that are a destination.
Boom. UFC champion raises the heat, sends a direct message to Jon Jones, and Dana White responds by confirming a retirement. Hit that subscribe button now. News here is fast, raw, and ahead of everyone else. You're tuned into your go-to combat sports news channel, where the octagon never sleeps. And today things got heated for real. Division champion breaks the silence and demands a response from Jon Jones. Alexander Volkanovski, the UFC featherweight king, went off on the Overdogs podcast and made it crystal clear. He's done with Jon Jones staying silent about the heavyweight division. In a bold tone, Volkanovski fired. If you're the champion, defend your belt. If you don't want to fight, retire. It's over. Jon Jones hasn't stepped into the octagon since November 2024, yet remains the official champ. But who's really carrying the weight? Come Aspinall, the interim champion, and a man clearly running out of patience. Volkanovski added, "Don't stall the division just because of your resume. If you're not going to fight, vacate the belt and move on."
I've always been, if you're the champion, defend your belt. It's a responsibility. You can't just, I'm going to sit out. I think you need to be reasonably active. I think you need to fight whoever's there. If you've got an interim champ, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? So I don't want to throw heaps of shade, but I mean, look, I know he's proved himself. Everyone's like, oh, look what he's done. It's fine. It's like, yeah, no, not really. Don't hold up division just because, I know your resume is incredible. What you've done is incredible. You're considered the greatest of all time. Yeah, we get that. So if you don't want to fight, just retire. You're done. Or if you want big fights, you're going to have to vacate the title. Like it's a responsibility. That's how I've always looked at being the champ. It's a responsibility.
Meanwhile, Dana White confirms retirement fight at UFC 318. Here's where it gets interesting. Dana White just confirmed that UFC 318 was built entirely around one man's retirement fight. But it's not Jon Jones. It's Dustin Poirier, the Diamond. Poirier is set to face Max Holloway on July 19th in New Orleans, in what could be his final walk to the cage. And the UFC boss was crystal clear. This is for him.
Listen, I like to take the UFC to places that are a destination where people like to go. Great hotels, lots of other things to do, restaurant shopping, and New Orleans is one of the absolute best, so it's good to be back. Throughout the world, Dustin Poirier is a big star for us. He's accomplished a lot in the sport, and this is for him. To be honest with you, this is for him. He wanted to have his last fight and end his career in New Orleans, so here we are.
But with Volkanovski calling out a forced retirement and Dana White building a farewell fight for another legend, fans are starting to wonder, is Jon Jones next? What's really behind these statements? While the UFC throws a glorious farewell party with the BMF title on the line for Poirier, Jon Jones remains MIA, no return date, no title defense, and now under public pressure. Could Volkanovski be saying what everyone's thinking? And does Dana White already know another retirement is about to be announced? Comment time. Should Jon Jones give up the belt? Is Volkanovski right to call him out? And what about Poirier? Does he go out on top? Or does Holloway ruin the celebration? Type in the comments. Hashtag Jones out or hashtag Volka is right. Let's see who rules this battle behind the scenes.